Miss Greer entered the classroom. "Good morning," she said. "As you know, I have a surprise announcement for you." Miss Greer silently waited for all her students to look at her. That was how she got their attention without a lot of fuss. It worked. Within seconds, everyone was sitting quietly with their mouths closed and their eyes open. "Thank you, class," said Miss Greer. "As you know, second grade is a time for new experiences and responsibilities." She paused and looked at the students seriously. "I believe that you are ready for a very big responsibility." "Like a chore?" someone asked. "Yes, but a good one," said Miss Greer. "I think we should get a class pet." The class cheered. "We will raise money to buy the pet and feed it. Everyone will take turns caring for the pet, so it will be a big responsibility," she said. "What kind should we get?" Immediately, the class erupted with ideas. "A pony, a buffalo, a giraffe." "Oh," Miss Greer said. Well, a boa constrictor, hot dogs, a giant squid." "A giant one?" Miss Greer asked. She looked worried. "A killer shark." Miss Greer looked a little dizzy and started to sway. The last time she looked like that was when she fainted on the island during their field trip. "Are you okay, Miss Greer?" asked Iggy. "Oh, dear," said Miss Greer, imagining giant squids and killer sharks eating hot dogs in her classroom. "Killer squids and giant sharks," she mumbled. "We could get a small one," said Rosie. "A small shark?" asked Miss Greer. "No," said Rosie, "a small pet." Miss Greer perked up. "That's a good idea," she said, pointing to a low bookcase by the window. "The pet's home will be on top of that bookcase, so no giant squids." "Aw, rats," said someone in the back. "Rats?" said Miss Greer with her eyes wide open. "Oh, double dear, no rats." "A yeti." "It has to be small," said Miss Greer. "A small yeti?" "Oh, triple dear," said Miss Greer, plopping into her seat. "I thought this would be easy. Maybe we're not ready to choose a pet." "We can do it," said Rosie. "But everyone wants a different thing," said Miss Greer. "How can we possibly pick one good pet for a class of 17 different students?" Sofia Valdez jumped to her feet. "I know," she cried. Everyone turned to look at Sofia. They all leaned toward her, and she leaned back just a bit. She felt nervous. Then she remembered the time she went to City Hall and had to be brave and talk to the mayor and the whole city government and ask them to build a park. That had been very scary. She looked at the smiling faces of her friends in grade 2 and at her slightly worried teacher. This was not so scary. Sofia smiled and raised her head high. "I know how to do it," she repeated. "Let's have an election." Miss Greer clapped her hands. "What a perfect idea," she said. "Everyone go home tonight and make a poster for the pet you would like to nominate. Remember, it has to fit on the bookcase." The class cheered. "Tomorrow we'll vote," said Miss Greer. "An election is the perfect way to decide. There's nothing complicated about that. It will be easy." After school, Sofia met Abuelo and Pup by the flagpole. All around them, students were talking about the election and the pets they would nominate. Sofia hugged Abuelo, and they walked home together quietly. Sofia was deep in thought. Something was bugging her. "What's wrong, Sofia?" asked Abuelo. "You haven't said a single word since we left school. Did something happen?" "We're going to elect a class pet," said Sofia. "That sounds like a good thing," said Abuelo.